Hi, my name is Angelo Gandongko, and this is my assessment 1. Let's start. Assessment 1. Question 1. Importance of form handling and validation. Form handling and validation are crucial in web development because they ensure data integrity and protect against invalid or malicious inputs. Proper validation prevents harmful data such as SQL injections or XSS scripts from entering the system. It also maintains accurate records or improves data reliability and enhances security, ensuring that user data meets specific criteria helps prevent system crashes, data corruption, and unauthorized access to sensitive information. Question 2. Laravel feature for security. Laravel provides several built-in features to prevent security vulnerabilities. CSRF cross-site request for free protections ensures that only requests with valid tokens are proceed. The query built-in eloquent ORM automatically use parameter binding to prevent SQL injection. Additional Laravel sanitize output to reduce the risk of XSS crossing-site scripting attack, making form handling safer and more secure by default. Question 3. Creating a form and handling submission in Laravel. In Laravel, forms are built using great templates are developed. Use the CSRF directive to protect the form in the controller and methods handling the submission validating input using request. Validate example control $sign request validate name in a request. Field and 3. Data deposit process in using eloquent ensuring only valid safe data exists in database. Question 4. Customizing validation message. Customization, customizing validation message help user they understand what went wrong and how to correct it. For instance, instead of showing the name field is required, a developer can display please enter your full name. This friendly and specific feedback improve user satisfaction. In Laravel, you can customize message in the validate method or the resources logged in validation.php file. Question 5. Centralizing validation logic. Centralizing validation logic in Laravel makes code cleaner and easier to manage when rules are stored in the form request classes. They can be used across controllers. This avoids duplications, ensuring consistency and improve maintainability. Developers can easily update validation rule in one place, keeping the application secure and organized. Assessment to question 1. Role of middleware and authentication. Middleware in Laravel acts as a filter that checks if users are authenticated before accessing certain routes. For example, the authentication middleware ensures the only logged-in user can view protected page and enhance security by preventing unauthorized access to sensitive data or administrative uh, administrative areas. Question 2. Laravel Authentication System. Laravel built-in authentication system simplify registration and login by providing pre-built controllers, routes, and views. It handles password hashing sessions, session management, and validation. When a user logs in Laravel creates a secure session token that keep the authentication across page until they log out. Question 3. Security login and registration form. Security measures like SQL injection and XSS prevention are vital for protecting user credentials. Laravel automatically escape input and uses eloquent query building, banding, binding to prevent SQL injection. For for XSS, it sanitizes data output in late templates. This ensures safe handling of user data during authentication. Question 4. Creating custom middleware for rule-based access. Custom middleware allows restrictions of routes based on user roles. For instance, an admin middleware can be created to allow only administration to access certain sections. It checks the use role in the request and redirects non-admin user, maintaining a user maintaining a secure and structured access system. Question 5. Scalability of Laravel authentication. Laravel's authentication system can scale with the app growth using sessions management and token-based authentications. For IPs or API is Laravel Spectrum of Passport provides efficient token management. These tools secure the event with thousands of user authentication reminders fast, secure, and reliable. Assessment 3. Question 1. Step in create operation. The create operation involves design template for adding the CSRF token defined routes and using a control to store validate data in the database. Eloquent or RM handles data insertion, making the process clean and efficient. Question 2. Importance of validation and sanitation. Validation secure user is correct, while sanitation removes harmful code and unnecessary characters. Laravel automatically handles this process to prevent security risks, keeping code operations safe and consistent. Question 3. Implement read operation. The read operation retrieves and displays data from the database using eloquent of the query builders. The controller checks the records and late templates them render them using loops like for each, creating a dynamic data display for users. Question 4. Purpose of update operation. The update operation modifies existing records. Developers create an edit form pre-filled with current data. The validate and update in the database using the save or update methods. Validation ensures accurate and secure updates. Question 5. Secure delete operation. Secure delete operation ensures that only authorized use can remove records. Laravel often use confirm prompts and policies to prevent accidental deletions, validation, and authorizations. Check protect important data from misuse. Assessments for question 1. Purpose of Google reCAPTCHA. Google reCAPTCHA will help prevent bot and spam by dis- distinguishing human from automated scripts and enhance security in reduce fake form submission, maintaining integrity of web application. Question 2. Registering reCAPTCHA case. Developers obtain sites and secrets keys from the Google reCAPTCHA admin console. When moving from localhost to production update, the registered domain ensure the key remains valid and functional. Question 3. Integrating reCAPTCHA into Laravel form. Integration involves installing a package like Anscobo no, no CAPTCHA, adding the reCAPTCHA field in the blank form, and include a necessary site key in the user response in the verified advanced submission. Question 4. Validating reCAPTCHA responses. Try while validating reCAPTCHA by sending the user response token to Google IP along with the secret key. The IP returns a success or failure result determined if the user is human. Question 5. Customizing reCAPTCHA error message. Custom message for field reCAPTCHA attempt improve user experience by explaining what went wrong, such as please verify you are not a robot. This feedback makes prompt clearer and more user-friendly. This is my presentation assessment one.
in midterm.